afternoon, and welcome back to the channel. This is Never Too Old to Rock. I'm your host, Jim. You can call me Jim. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Always welcome. If you're already a subscriber, you're fucking awesome. You are. Just are. Don't argue. You are. The fact that you just subscribe to the channel makes you awesome. Enough said. Okay? I'm not going to hear anymore. Just are. Okay? If you just come across the channel by accident and you haven't read the description and you don't know what it's about, it's a reaction stroke review of rock and roll, rock, metal, anything in between, and some 80s music. Now I throw in the 80s music because not all of the 80s was bad. There was some good shit in the 80s and I enjoyed listening to it. Brings back some fond memories for me. Does. And I do not make any apologies for it. I throw them in because I want to. Simple as that. If you don't like the 80s, well, let's just say it was better than the shit that's out today. Okay. So yes, how is everyone doing out there? I hope everyone is getting by, doing what they've got to do. Here in England, all I can say is it's a fucking shambles. It really is. Oh. No one knows what the fuck they're doing. Government certainly doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. People are getting pissed off, and I don't blame them, to be perfectly honest. I really don't. You know, I don't know what it's like in other countries, but if it's anything like England, you have my sincere what's the word I'm looking for? I feel your pain. How about that? We'll just put it like that. Yeah, so I feel we need some music to brighten up our day, and we're going to go with a new band that I haven't heard of before. This is a request from Kevin Dobson. Veruca Salt. Never heard of them. Never heard of them before. So this is my first time hearing them. Don't forget, okay, I'm old school. You know, some bands have passed me by. I freely admit that. Okay? Don't judge me on that. Can't keep up with fucking everything. You know, there's a lot of things happening, you know, and I've had people criticising, why haven't you haven't heard this band? Well, I'm telling you what, sometimes I can't keep up with all the new bands that are coming out. Simple as that. It's just the way of life. Life gets in the way. Simple as that. And there's not a lot you can do about it. But we're going to do a track called So Weird. Never heard it. It's my first time. So please, let's just shut up and listen to the music. Enjoy the music. Let it surround you. Penetrate you. Well, you know what I'm saying, you know. Let's do this, shall we? Here we go. Wow.
Save on the Pixel 4a this Black Friday. Now available for only 390.
Don't give a fuck. Um, I have to say, I quite enjoyed that. There was something to it. It's even right now. It's still playing in my head. If it is still playing in my head, and I've only just listened to it, then there's something special about it. Simple as that. I've I can only don't do this often. It's very rare that I do it. Um, yeah, I can't get it out of my head now. Uh, playlist. It's going in my playlist. Sorry, not many songs go into my playlist, but when it when it gets lodged up here and you can't get it out, it has to go in. Simple as that. It's the rules. I don't make rules. Well, technically I do, but you know, there was something about it that just even now it's still in my fucking head. Oh, I really enjoyed it, and I don't. I really don't know what else I can sort of say. I mean, it was never heard of them before. Veruca Salt, and like I said, a lot of bands have passed me by. Uh, so I try and keep up, but it's very hard. In a few weeks' time, I'll be 47. During that time, I've cleaned up my act. Um, I have to pay the bills, and sometimes life just life just goes past really, really quickly, and you miss out. The unique thing about you guys, my subscribers, and all those that watch the videos, uh, you're helping me catch up, and gives me that warm, fuzzy feeling. And yeah, it's making me feel like I'm sort of, you know, I mean, I've been listening to sort of rock and metal for since I was 13, and it's the only music that I listen to. Other people have tried to get me to listen to, other stuff, um, but it just doesn't grab me as rock and metal. It doesn't. It just doesn't have that. It didn't have that when they tried to get me to sort of listen to other stuff. It didn't have that sort of fire or energy, or it was just, to me, it just came out as sort of like sound, and you know it wasn't pleasant. Let's just put it that way. But what I will say is that's heading straight into my playlist. I'm sorry, but it is. I did. I enjoyed it. Expect more from them. I think. Expect more from these guys because if that's the caliber of stuff that they're producing, and on my first ever listen to them, and first song that I've done a reaction to, and it stays in my head, then they're a great band. Simple as that. And I've heard a lot of bands in my time, and apart from bands, well established bands like Guns N' Roses, Metallica, Maiden, um, Megadeth, Alice Cooper, Skid Row, you know, apart from, Devin Townsend, um, not many bands have actually sort of, I've listened to them and I thought, yeah, it's pretty cool, but not a lot of them I've actually said straight to the playlist. This one, straight to my playlist. I thought it was that good. I'm blown away. I really am. Kevin Dobson, gotta hand it to you, mate. Yeah, yeah, picked a good one, and I'm very well impressed. And like I said, playlist is straight there. Simple as that. Um, wasn't sure what I was going to listen to when I first started. I thought, okay, but then it kicked in. And I thought, nah, great song, great song. Uh, that's all I can say. Do you know what? Listening to that made me feel like I was 13 again and just discovering rock. That's how it makes me feel. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. So I want to thank Kevin Dobson for that. Good one. Um, if you like the video, please leave a like, please subscribe, please check out my other videos. And to all my subscribers out there, thank you. You mean a lot to me. Keep putting the word around, and hopefully we can make this channel bigger and get some of the bands that other channels don't react to. Get them on the channel and show 'em the magic of what they can produce. So yeah, so if you can do that, I will much appreciate that. And with that said, I shall catch you all in the next one. Peace.